welcome to my vlog. I am Jenny and I am One Girl Creates. Please excuse me blinking a lot. I've taken my glasses off because they're shining on the ring light because I'm having to film this in the evening this week. So yes, I do apologise. I'm not usually one without my glasses. I can't see very well. I can see enough to press the button on the screen, and I can see enough that I know I'm not completely out of focus, but other than that, the world's a little bit fuzzy these days. So I thought I'd quickly pop on today. I couldn't do a Friday sews yesterday because I've actually been working this week, and that has meant that I have not had as much time. Obviously I'm trying to get myself into a routine and everything else, but it's quite good because I've actually got some money coming in. Woohoo, always a good thing. And I have also been making lots of things other than sewing this week because this is where a funny story comes in. I thought that today is the day that the Soverton Makery was having her social, but actually it turns out it was next week. And if she hadn't have messaged me on the way, while I was on my way driving there, I would have made it all the way up to her place, which is about an hour away from mine, before I realised that actually it was on next week. What a numpty. So yes, that's a little funny story for you. But yes, so I've been making madly away for my little buttons and resin items to take with me to sell, and I unfortunately have used those, well not unfortunately, but I have been making those, so I hadn't necessarily had enough time, as much time to make things like sewing things this week. So yeah, however, I have got one thing that I am just about to start sewing up because this is what I was going to take with me today. I was going to sew up this pattern here. Now I was going to make view C, or I am going to make view C, but I am going to remove the flounces. I am not a flounce person. All they will serve to do is annoy me, so I will take the flounces off and then just have this blouse here. I do also like this one here, but again, like, I probably would have to take off the tie detail and just put on a flat hemband type thing, because I don't want anything that's gonna that would tickle me and it would drive me bonkers. It would just really annoy me, so I couldn't wear that. But I just really like the shape of this blouse, and so yeah, so I've cut that out and I've cut my fabric out, and I've just started to gather the shoulder seams on the front. And then I thought, actually really should get on with the video first, Jen, so do that. So I have used this fabric here, and this is a beautiful viscose that I got, I believe, from Rainbow Fabrics. And it's a very pretty lilac colour fabric with some blue and pink flowers on it. Now, I want your opinion actually, because I have got, and I bought this ages ago. Sorry. Oops. Stay there. I bought this ages ago, but I thought I wanted to buy it. In fact, I know that Bex from What Bex Sews also bought this fabric from Fabricland to make some sapphire trousers, and this is exactly what I bought this fabric for. And I haven't yet got round to making them, but I love royal blue. Even though it's my school colour, I love royal blue, and I want to make these into some sapphires. Sorry, to leave the button sapphires. However, there is royal blue in this fabric, so do you think they will go? I think they will actually. They look quite good together, don't they? And then I could possibly wear my pale blue cardigan with it as well. But yeah, so I thought for school it'd be quite a good blouse to make. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think I can get away with that? Let me know. I want to make these up soon as well, because it's coming to that weather time where you can start wearing nice flowy trousers, and I do like quite a lot of wide leg trousers. Being short, you can have a quite wide leg trouser, and actually it makes you look longer because it goes down. I don't know, there's some sort of science to it, but anyway, it's something that I like to wear, is a long wide leg trouser. I feel more comfortable in them. So yes, that is the only thing that I've cut out this week. That's the only thing that I've got anywhere close to sewing. But what I have been making this week is lots and lots and lots of earrings. Now you might be able to see the earrings I have on now. Now, I appreciate they don't go with what I'm wearing. However, I was not planning to wear this because I was going to go to the social, and I was wearing something else when I put them in. So these are, as you can see, a little zip, and I am going to add those to my shop I've made a number of those. I've also made, now where have I put that box? Ah, there it is. I knew I had it around here somewhere. I've also made a lot of earrings and sets of earrings and stuff, so I've made those. I've made those. Where are the other ones? Oh, look, there's a few of these here. And where are the other ones that I've been making? There's some other ones I've been making, and I now have to find them. Oh, they might be in this box here. Hang on. They might be down the bottom. But yes, I've made lots and lots and lots of earrings and things to sell as well. So yeah. So stuff like this as well. So I've made loads of those, and I will be taking them with me and putting them on my shop when I go to the Sofa Bakery's sewing social next week. Not this week, next week now. So yeah, so I've been making a lot of those this week. The other thing I've made, I'm going to have to pause the video and I'm going to have to upset the dogs because I've been knitting as well. So once I've done the resin stuff, because I sit in front of the TV with my UV lamp and whatever, and I do those because they're so small, I can do them on a lap tray. And I have been doing all of that in the living room, which is a bit annoying to my husband, I'm sure, but I've been doing all that in the living room. But then once I've finished doing those in the evening, because obviously I don't do it all evening, so I need a break, then I just sit down, we watch some videos, and normally YouTube, sort of travel things or something like that. And I've been knitting, so if you bear with me, I will come back to you and I will show you what I have been making so far this week. So I have been making another cardigan. So I started another one, and this is a beautiful, I'll show you in a minute the packet. It's a beautiful, what size is it? Hang on. I have another ball of yarn here. It is, or wool, whatever you want to call it, huge, big as my head. Sorry, childishness, I know. It is a beautiful, Jen, put your glasses on, you can't read otherwise. Aran weight, double knit, Aran weight double knit, what a wally. Aran knit wool in a sort of a pinky, almost tweedy type effect. And I've had this for ages. I think I talked about this last time I was on. I've had this wool for ages, and it is so super soft and so cuddly. And I'm making myself another cardigan in the same pattern that I used last time. Now, the good thing about that pattern, as I said before, is that you can make it in any wool, and it shows you how to change the tension. So you can just make it whatever you like. So that's what I'm doing. So this time it is, obviously, as you can see, a lot tighter, a lot neater. It's not as loose. I was going to do it on my knitting machine, which is just set up there because I was going to do it on that, but I actually can't do it because it's such a thick wool. It won't go on there unless I use every other needle, and if I use every other needle I won't be able to fit it on the bed. So unfortunately I can't do it on the knit machine, so it's going to be another slow process, this one, and actually hopefully we'll get this done because I am really trying to get these done. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's just so, like, the pattern in it is so tactile, and it's just so, you just want to sit there and just rub your hand over it. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it, it's really nice. So I've done a lot of that. Obviously that's the back, obviously that is the biggest piece of the pattern. So once that's done, then I'll have quite a big chunk of it done, and I should be able to get through the other pieces quicker. I'm probably about 2/3 of the way through the back, and once I've got that done, then I start moving on to the front. So yeah, but that's mainly what I've done this week. I haven't done, I wouldn't say I've done loads, but yeah, I've done lots of little crafts. I do want to also have a play at making some polymer clay earrings from slabs. Now, if you have seen any polymer clay videos, it is basically where you make a big base of like polymer clay with patterns and stuff on top of it, and then you use cutters to cut it out. And I got some cutters last week to try, and I thought I'm gonna see if I can make some of those earrings as well. So I'm not a dangly person. This is about as dangly as I can get without it really annoying me. But I really would like to have a go at playing with some and making some different earrings and stuff like that, possibly selling them as well on my shop. I'm also going to probably put my shop stuff on Etsy as well. So yes, that's some things I've got to do this week around working. I am also working 2 days this week because I'm sorry about my son. He does get overexcited when he plays his games. It is now actually time that he should be coming off very soon, thank God. But yeah, where was I? I'm working 2 days this week. I've got a couple of days where I've got to be at uni. There is also teacher strikes, so the school will not be open because I am actually on a fixed term till the end of term, which is good. And I will be, I'll be working as well this week, which is really good. So things are hopefully turning up. I don't know whether they were turning down in the first place, but do you know what I mean? They're positive at the moment anyway, which is really good. It's really nice to know that I've got some income coming in, which my son is already trying to spend for me, as they do, you know. Can I have a Game Pass, Mum? No. So yeah, but yeah, so it's all good really around here. I am just busy as always, still finishing off my dissertation, 700 words to go, so not a lot, and then a lot of editing, but I'm getting there. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I do appreciate it. It's a very short, snappy, and not necessarily a lot of content. Oh, actually I did have something. Now, where did they go? So I did buy myself yesterday a sewing magazine because there was a dress in there I really liked. And now I need to find the pattern because I'm not entirely sure where I left it. Bear with me. Again, stay there. I am back. So the pattern that I got was a McCall's pattern, and it is M8, God, 312. Sorry, shouldn't do that without my glasses on because it doesn't really do me any good, but I don't know if you can see that. But I really liked it. I thought it was very much like the style I like to wear. Obviously, it's got a V-neck, which I quite like. It's got the loose skirt, which I like. And I quite like, I don't know if you can see the sleeve detail. Let me see if I can find the, yeah, there we go. So if you can see, oh dear, no, my light's not doing very well. If you can see, I hope, it's got a, children, honestly. It's got a very wide, sort of almost a batwing sleeve, I think, but it's quite loose and drapey around the sleeves. It has also got a short sleeve version, I think, of some sort. Like it's almost like a flutter sleeve. But I just quite like the shape of it. So it's almost like a bib, and then you've got the sleeves coming out of it. There's quite a lot of gathering, which I'm not necessarily the greatest fan of. However, I do the elastic, or I generally do the elastic trick. But I probably would go with view A and or B if I made it up. I quite like obviously the simplicity of B without the second tier, sorry, but I quite like the second tier on A as well. So yeah, I'd probably make that up, but I really like that. And I know I probably could have bought it cheaper if I'd bought it on its own, but there was a couple of other patterns. I'm not sure I'm necessarily going to make either of them. I couldn't see them fantastically well in the thing, but it's that one there. I'm probably going to get rid of that. I don't think I'll ever use that. That's not me at all. And then there's that dress. I quite like that. I do quite like a thing, and it's got a really nice wrap back detail, which I do really like. I mean, I could definitely drop the neckline, but it's just a bit fitted for me these days. Maybe once I've had my hysterectomy, I might wear that. It is the sort of thing I used to wear. But yeah, until I can have anything that's fitted around my waist, then it won't get made up. But I quite like that. I do quite like the 1950s type styling of it. So that one will probably be kept. The other one is not me at all. I don't like any kind of asymmetric type hem. It's not even asymmetric. It's just a weird hem. It's like higher and lower and like the line, and it's just weird. Not me, anyway. I'm sure it looks lovely on some people. It's just not me. I don't really like it. So I also received this week, or I got this week, a set of Prim turning tools. Now I've seen so many people using these And I thought, wow, they're just, not wow, but I mean, they just seem so good. And I hate turning things inside out. And when I use those hooky thing ones, they always seem to like tear. Not tear, but like you get like those pulls, and I don't really want that. So yeah, I mean to get these for ages, so I treat myself to some of these. So I got them off of Amazon. But anyway, so that I also got that this week, and that's it really. That's all I've been up to. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I will finish it properly this time. And if you have liked what you've seen, please do like and subscribe. And I will be back next week with another vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.